Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is DFree. Here today we are going to go ahead and use a blast from the past team. Return of the strongest unit in the game. We are talking about the AGL Super VEGITO. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit subscribe if you're new for more content. Now, we are over on the global version of the game. Part of that was because I knew that they had a stage that I wanted to take on, which is the speed battle stage, which is still here, you know, for that event that they had like, what, a year ago? Anyways, you know, the speed battle stage also has this guy as a special, so I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll stay here. So what I wanted to do with this was use a team, right? The team build that I would a lot of times use to run events back in the day. I'm talking about prior to the SS4s coming out and all that stuff. The 70% meta, boys, we are back. So let's have fun today. Now that being said, I can't take away my units Rainbow Stars if they. I mean, at that time, potential wasn't really a thing for the most part. Whenever I used to mainly run this team, but that being said, as far as like the team goes, there were a lot of good units you could have run. There were support units that were solid back then. Of course, supports were a lot more prevalent nowadays. There was the Goku Vegeta combo, the AGL SSB Goku Vegeta combo. I opted not to run that for this video though. Unfortunately, I wanted to get some more shocking speed in here. So there's that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So we do have a really good setup actually, so this is good. And we're already seeing the issue with Frieza's freaking passive. No key at all, so, or not passive, excuse me, key links. So I'm gonna float the Frieza. I will float the other Vegito when I get the opportunity to. Don't really have that chance right now, but at least we are getting, looks like full supers actually, so that's good. All right, let's make it work. So barely have 200k HP. And, you know, it's not so bad that I took a special friend now that I think about it, though, because they won't be out here doing all these shenanigans. Back in the day, right? Because I've been playing Dokkan since, and this is a fun little question. Let me know in the comments, like, for you guys, how this applies to you, how long you've been playing the game. But I've been playing this game since about 2 months after it released, right? So I've gone through pretty much every meta this game has ever seen. You know, seen the incredibly bad banners and all that stuff, and you know, experience them firsthand, right? So, that being said, you know, you would try to really, like, AGL Super VEGITO, part of the reason why he was so good is because of the counters, right? You would try to come into these events and just whittle them down as quickly as you could with counter hits and stuff like that. So, that's what you would do. It does look like this is an older event, though. I didn't expect Speed Battle to have older events. I should have actually looked at the stages, my mistake. We're going to just go with that. But yeah, that's kind of what you would do, and you would take on like all of your events if you could, right, with a mono AGL 70% team, because they could clear just about everything, you know. So like I said, I did reverse this guy because I didn't want him to have his new awakening and stuff like that. He's still doing 800k. Okay. Again, older event, but I guess older unit. So there's that. And we're coming through with 1 million. That's the potential system kicking in there, because that would have probably been about a 500k super otherwise. So which way should we go? I'm guessing it's left goes left, right goes right, center goes center. Is that SSB KK? Are you serious? Aw, these are all just old events. No! I don't want this. I don't want old events. No! I shouldn't want SSB KK. I haven't played these events in so long that I have almost no idea what phases they have. I think they all just have 3 phases. So I was just like, you know what? I don't remember if SSB has a tech phase, but I knew that the Goku Black did. Okay, well there's that. All right, so we're gonna do that. Hopefully this Gohan EZAs with the upcoming EZA on JP, because they're returning the Gohan EZA event. Hopefully he EZAs. It'll probably be physical and only physical, but it would be really cool if they let physical and AGL awaken, if a new unit even awakens for that matter. So we are gonna go ahead and get a counter hit there. All right, so 400k super attack. So I think I'm going to come back and do a part 2, but I think that one will be on JP. But what I'll do is I'll use Int Super Vegito, or not Super Vegito, excuse me, Int Super Boo, because back in the day, right, in the 70% meta, I feel like such an old guy, in the 70% meta, right, the only unit that could even come close to being as useful as the Super Vegito, you know, based on a lot of people's opinions anyway, was the man, Super Boo, because, well, Buhan, because he was able to just do the healing and all that stuff. When you only have 200k HP versus 500k, right, the healing is pretty solid. So we have Frieza's passive here. I wasn't looking for that, but I mean, we should have it. Do I trust you to one-shot? See, like, with the potential system, I do, but without the potential system, probably not. We'll just give you the greens because that is almost... No, it is a super. Okay, I was miscounting that. My mistake. All right. So 459,000 attacks. That's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. And he doesn't one-shot. Oh, he gets the additional. All right. Potential system kicking in. Coming through. All right. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, no need to be hasty. What? I ain't being hasty. Why don't we savor this battle a little longer? Okay, well, I mean, if you want to keep getting your butt kicked, Rose. Okay, speaking of the man Rose, we do have Rose here. Man, I really hope that I'm not messing up my timeline with some of these units and some of their awakenings. Because part of me feels like Rose came out later because I'm misremembering stuff that happened 3 years ago, but I know for sure he came out, which is why he's here. So what are we going to do? I really want to keep the VEGITO with the Gohan, but I don't want to float Rose. And the Gohan and VEGITO would be like such a good rotation way back, right, when I used to run this team. But the only issue with it was Gohan would stun, and that would kill Super VEGITO's counters. So for now, I'm going to just float the Gohan. That's fine. And also, Gohan can function pretty well in that other rotation, too. So we're going to give you the blues. Hopefully we get a counter hit. You know, I don't have as much HP. I need to be careful. I don't know how much the super attacks will do, though, so I need to be careful. Oh, snaps! Freaking potential system. Stop! This is supposed to be an old school video. I'm going to have to, like, keep my dupes for these units and try this again. I have a lot of dupes for these units that I haven't ever touched. I'm going to have to just try that next time, I think. Because the potential system additional attacks are running rampant. Or maybe have to get Hydros for it. I don't know. All right. Truly marvelous. Truly marvelous. Okay, that triple Super Saiyan shocking speed setup. Oh, yeah, that's right. This guy doesn't have Fierce Battle right now. I'm not going to float him, though. I'll float you. And we will do that. And I forget that since I reversed him, he doesn't have Fierce Battle. We'll do that. And lastly, I'm going to use this. Get that defense up. And we're going to give you a super there. I actually should check out the stats for these units. I want to do that. Hopefully, they're probably going to finish him this rotation, especially if we get any sort of crit. And you guys know the VEGITO with his counter chances. He's very prone to critical hitting, right? So it's very possible. And this guy's coming through with additionals. He's probably the one I don't want doing additionals because of his HP thing that he does. But the level 3 dodge, the classic. The DFree classic. All right, there we go. No, stop. No black power balls. Chill. Boy, how animations have changed. You know, the new one looks so nice. That one looks very old. Who remembers when Barlot came out before this guy and had that super attack, and then when he came out, they gave him just a recolored version of Barlot's. Oh, hey, the Baba item. Now, I haven't used this item in so long, but I brought it specifically because it is such a good item in tandem with this VEGITO. Some of you guys probably still run this team, right? I'm talking about it like it is an antiquity, which I guess it kind of is, but like, I know some of you guys still run it. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I mean, this is like an everyday thing for me. But yeah, I haven't run that item in so long because with everything nowadays, like if I'm taking on a hard event anyway, I'd so much rather have a heal until they open up this next couple of item slots, which apparently they just will never do. You know, I would just much rather have the heal. And there it is, boys. Let's move on. There is one more boss. Oh, we get a crit. Sorry, Rose. Not Rose, excuse me. Goku Black. I'm going to call you Rose, haven't I? It's probably because I have my own there. All right. All right, Trunks. You won't save the future this time. STR Trunks. Oh, yeah, this is the Int Rage Trunks event. Okay, okay. So he goes STR, STR, physical, and then Int. And then Int one-shots you, right? I believe the int can one-shot. I don't remember, man. It's been so long. I can't wait till they bring out a new one of these so they can update his event, because that's what they've been doing, just updating the events. Well, not really updating, but producing new events. We'll go front spot with you. Give you that. I wonder if we'll get a Dokkan attack. I'm going to start trying to get the Dokkan attack here. Also, the potential system actually affects this so much more than you would think. It's not just the increased stats or the critical hits or additionals. It's also the other abilities, right? The other abilities do factor in, like the ability to reduce the damage you receive when you have type advantage and, you're blocking and stuff like that. Like, all those little abilities do trickle in and actually matter. Oh, yeah, the tech one. I used to love this unit. I still need to 100% this guy. I love this unit so much back in the day. There we go again. Old free. Hashtag old free in the comments. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was gonna do this. So, like, oh, okay. It doesn't show if you don't have any, apparently. Like this stuff, all these other abilities are still a thing, man. They still matter. Like, slightly raises attack when AGL attacks STR, when you have type advantage, right? It works for both super and extreme types. The effect increases along with the skill levels, like stuff like this. Ability to block better, heal more with same color orbs. Apparently they don't want to open up. Slightly raise the amount of HP recovered when obtaining a key sphere that's the same, type. That type of stuff. Like, all that stuff matters. We're going to try to go for double counters. In fact, Baba, do your thing. Woof. That's so good. It's so good. All right, we're going to go for that. And then these, and then we should get a... Oh, we do not get a super. That's fine, because the links aren't there. That's fine. That's fine. Still get the counter. And I'd so much rather have it with the unit that actually has some investment. And we get the additional. Can we get that critical hit? Counter. No crit. Counter again. Well, we get a crit. That is a crit. Yes. Okay. You can tell by that little red flash that pops in there right before he hits. Rewind the footage. Take a look at those two if you don't know what I'm talking about. See that little red flash. Okay, so we are going to float you. Unfortunately, I'm not above the threshold for your passive to trigger. But, I mean, again, all the stuff that goes into the potential system now, it shouldn't really matter with an old event like this. So I'm not even going to bother healing. We are close to that Dokkan attack, too. Okay, so not going to give freeze of those orbs. Because I think next turn I should be able to pop off the Dokkan attack. And I would love to do it against physical. That way we can actually see the Int Trunks, and not, like, one-shot him. I do want to know what he does, man. I forget what he does. Oh, this is bad. Frieza didn't finish him. Oh, he even took a super stop. No. All right, 26. Okay, cool. We're good. There we go. All right, we're good. It's going to go there. I'm not giving them any supers here if I can avoid it. Which, I mean, I really can't avoid it too well. It's all bad. It's not avoidable because of the way I did this just now. GG. Hopefully I don't... Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're not good. Gohan needs to finish it. Crit. Ah, additional. Dang. Okay. All right. I messed that up badly. That's me. That's me. That's on me. By the way, 0% attack increase passive for this Vegito. He's not physical. He has no attack increase. Attack stat is at 435,000. But he does have enough relevant links active. Power Restore by God. He has a Super Saiyan. He has Fierce Battle. He has enough relevant links active, I would say. Just coming through a 1 million, no crit. Okay, all right, I feel it. I would have loved to have gotten that here. That's right. I remember this Trunks event did have quite a few phases for its time. See, like when this event came out and then Merge Zamasu came out too, that's about when they started making these events kind of harder because they realized that, I guess, Super Vegito comes through and just clears everything. Now, Super Vegito, as you guys can see, still clears this event too, but he did actually struggle with Merge Zamasu. You know what? I'm going to do you guys a favor. If you haven't seen a really old video that I did, it was one where I took on, and there was no potential system at the time. It was one of my most difficult things I ever did on this channel, I would say. We took on the Merge Zamasu event with AGL Super Vegito's team, right? Almost this same team, but I really had to think about the units. So really not the same team. I use units like Baby Janemba, stuff like that. And the reason why that was difficult is because, again, there's no potential system. You are almost always at a type disadvantage, so you really just have to whittle his HP down like I was mentioning earlier. And on top of that, he is still one of the only bosses that super attacks more than once in a turn. Murdzamasu came out and he was busted as a boss, right? Kid Buu has a phase. I don't count that because that's a gimmick, right? Murdzamasu literally supers twice per turn, and I don't know of any other boss, sans Kid Buu, as far as the Dokkan events go, that supers more than once in a turn when they host, like, for example, Trunks here. You know, he's not supering twice this turn. He would super maybe once, and that's it. So there's that. So I will leave that down below. You guys check that out. I implore you to. It was such a fun video. It's just a couple years old, but again, I guess you get to listen to younger DFree? I don't know. Anyways, Galagun, 65. Okay. I don't even know how much HP I have. I am not paying attention to that. I am so used to having, you know, 600,000, 500,000, 400 at minimum, depending on the team I'm running. You know, I am so used to that now. All right, so final phase. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what he does. Oh, he has one bar. He is definitely one-shotted me. Okay, that's right. He is definitely gonna try to one-shot me. Joke's on him though, because I'm gonna put my harder hitters in the front. All right, we're just gonna try to take him out here. We should one-shot, especially with the potential system. Nice try, Trunks. Nice try, bro. He definitely comes in and tries to one-shot you. This man has one bar. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I could be wrong, but nah, bro. Doesn't the old Golden Frieza event have one bar in the final phase too for some reason? What does he do? I don't know. All right. That is it. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed, had fun, and all that other good stuff. I'll catch all of you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. And don't forget, like I said, we'll be back in part 2, and the recommended videos are live on the left and right side of the screen, and that other one that I talked about is in the description. Have an awesome day, everyone.